5 things you should never share with your family after 65 for a peaceful life. Senior life advice for a stress-free future as we grow older. The relationship we have with our family evolves in many ways. There's a natural instinct to want to be open with those we love, believing that complete honesty is the key to a healthy, transparent bond. However, as we journey through life and gain wisdom, we come to understand that not every detail needs to be shared. In fact, certain things are better kept private. It's not about secrecy. It's about preserving peace of mind, maintaining independence, and knowing where to draw healthy boundaries. In this video, we'll walk through 5 significant things that you may want to keep to yourself as you get older. This isn't about closing yourself off from your family or hiding your true self. Rather, it's about finding the balance that allows you to lead a fulfilling and stress-free life. By keeping some matters private, you may discover a newfound sense of peace and autonomy. As you enter your later years, you might find that these practices don't just help protect your well-being. They can improve your relationships and prevent unnecessary tension. So, stay with us until the end, because the insights you'll gain today could transform the way you interact with your loved ones and provide you with more freedom in your senior years. Now let's dive in. Financial decisions and assets money is often the most sensitive topic, particularly as we age. The way we handle finances can affect how we live in our later years, and our decisions about savings, spending, and inheritance can have significant repercussions on our relationships. It's easy to think that sharing every financial detail with your family will lead to greater understanding, but in many cases, it only causes confusion, stress, and even resentment. When you start sharing specifics about your savings, investments, and financial goals, you might unintentionally invite unsolicited advice or pressure from your loved ones. It's common to hear well-meaning family members suggest you downsize, invest differently, or spend less. At first, this might seem helpful, but over time, it can start to feel like interference. You might even find that certain relatives who had little interest in your financial affairs become overly focused on what you have or how you're managing it. Consider the common scenario where someone shares their financial plans with their children, only to find that their every decision is now questioned. Are you sure you should be spending that much on yourself? Or wouldn't it be better to invest more in your retirement account? These types of comments can become more frequent, and before long, you might feel like you're under a microscope. And the problem with sharing all the details of your finances is that once others know, you can't take that knowledge back. The dynamic of your relationship may change permanently. Even if no one openly pressures you, just knowing that others are scrutinizing your financial choices can feel like an intrusion. This feeling can be especially pronounced if your family starts taking it upon themselves to manage aspects of your life that you'd rather handle on your own. In some extreme cases, family members may even begin to make decisions for you, assuming you need help, whether or not you actually do. It's important to recognize that sharing only essential financial information, such as your estate plans or key legal details, is a responsible approach. However, you don't have to share every dollar you've saved, what you spend on personal pleasures, or your exact investment strategies. Protecting some aspects of your finances can maintain your sense of independence and prevent unnecessary conflicts or judgments. After all, your financial decisions should reflect what's best for you, not the preferences or expectations of others. Health concerns that aren't urgent as we age, we naturally experience more health concerns, whether it's joint pain, increased fatigue, or general discomfort. It's easy to feel the need to share every health issue with your family, but there's a fine line between keeping them informed and overwhelming them with minor issues. Not every ailment requires their attention or input. If you mention every ache, pain, or tiredness you feel, it can lead to unnecessary worry among your loved ones. Family members may start to treat you differently, perhaps offering unsolicited advice or even making decisions about your well-being without consulting you first. You might have found yourself in a situation where, after mentioning mild discomfort, family members start researching treatments or recommending doctor visits. What began as a minor issue can quickly escalate into a much bigger deal than it actually is. Additionally, there's a psychological impact to this constant sharing. If you frequently discuss every health problem, no matter how small, it can change the way your family sees you. They might begin to perceive you as someone who is deteriorating faster than you really are. This perception can result in them treating you with more care than you feel you need. They might hesitate to invite you to participate in activities or offer help when you don't need it, simply because they think you are less capable than you feel. While it's important to communicate major health concerns that affect your quality of life, keeping minor issues to yourself can actually help preserve your sense of autonomy. It's okay to take care of your health in the way you see fit, without the added stress of constant concern from others. Maintaining control over your well-being allows you to live independently and preserve your dignity as you age. Your true thoughts on family conflicts, family dynamics are never easy. And as we get older, we often find ourselves pulled into disagreements or conflicts that we'd rather avoid. Whether it's siblings disputing over inheritance, long-held grudges resurfacing, or differences in lifestyle choices among relatives, it's easy to feel compelled to voice your opinion or get involved. However, the best thing you can do is often to remain neutral and keep your thoughts to yourself. When family members argue, it can be tempting to step in and offer your perspective, especially if you have a strong opinion on the matter. However, taking sides in family disputes can have long-lasting effects on your relationships. Even if your intentions are good, expressing your opinion about who is right or wrong can cause more harm than good. The emotional fallout from a well-meaning but poorly timed comment can linger long after the dispute has been resolved. Furthermore, sharing your honest thoughts on difficult family matters, whether it's about your children's parenting, a sibling's life choices, or a son-in-law's behavior, can create unnecessary rifts. These opinions, even if expressed with the best of intentions, often lead to feelings of judgment or criticism. What you think might be constructive feedback can instead feel like a personal attack to the person you're discussing. This can lead to distance between you and family members, and it may even cause them to withdraw or resent your input. If you find yourself caught in the middle of family conflict, sometimes the wisest thing to do is to stay neutral. Rather than offering a strong opinion or becoming an active participant in the drama, offer a simple response like, "I hope everything works out for the best." By choosing not to weigh in on family disputes, you can maintain your peace while also preserving the emotional integrity of your relationships. Your regrets about the past as time passes. It's natural to reflect on past decisions. We all have regrets, whether about career choices, relationships, or personal experiences that didn't turn out the way we hoped. However, it's important to remember that sharing these regrets with your family can sometimes be counterproductive, especially when they may feel personally affected by your reflections. For example, if you talk about wishing you had spent more time with your children when they were younger, they may interpret it as you blaming them for not being a better parent. Similarly, reflecting on a past love or a missed opportunity can inadvertently hurt the feelings of your spouse or family members, making them feel as though they were somehow inadequate. Even casual comments about past mistakes or unfulfilled dreams can shift the way others view you, and in some cases, cause unnecessary guilt or anxiety among your loved ones. While it's normal to reflect on your past, doing so in front of your family may inadvertently lead to emotional discomfort. Instead of focusing on what could have been, try to focus on the present and the future. Dwelling on regrets doesn't change the past, but it can create a sense of emotional burden for those around you. The full extent of your financial situation, sharing the full extent of your financial situation with your family, whether it's how much you've saved, your debts, or the financial plans you've made, can have significant consequences. While it might seem like the right thing to do, especially if you want to prepare your family for what's to come, revealing too much about your financial situation can actually disrupt your relationships and create unnecessary tension. When you disclose too much about your finances, you risk changing how your family members interact with you. Some relatives may start to feel entitled to your money or expect financial assistance, while others may feel pressured to help you make decisions about how to spend or invest. Either way, your financial details could lead to unwanted expectations and stress, and in some cases, even resentment. To maintain your independence and control over your financial future, it's often better to share only the essential details, like your will or estate plans, with the key individuals who need to know. By doing this, you ensure that your relationships remain centered on love and respect, rather than financial expectations. As we age, we naturally want to stay close to our family, but protecting our peace and independence is just as important. While it's tempting to share everything with loved ones, it's important to recognize that not all details need to be shared. By keeping certain things private, whether it's your finances, health concerns, or personal regrets, you preserve your autonomy and prevent unnecessary stress or conflict. Life after 65 can be a time of reflection, growth, and peace. By embracing the wisdom of knowing what to keep to yourself, you create an environment where your relationships with your family remain strong, without the burden of constant interference or judgment. Keep these 5 insights in mind as you navigate your golden years and enjoy the freedom that comes from maintaining healthy boundaries. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts. Please share your own experiences and reflections in the comments below.